And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And that's complete to Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And, CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Now they hand off to Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Watson off play action. Drops it off for Coleman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Andre Cisco. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. And they'll run here with Etienne. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
From the 24, Watson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He's trying to get that to Brevin Jordan, and it's 3rd and 5. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone, defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
39 yards there, a big one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Etienne with it. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. This, the second meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Open space inside the 10, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Marvin Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Jaguars add on to their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and it's now 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off of play action, it's Watson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
First down and more, Etienne. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Robinson
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah,
and now Watson throws another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because we're here the season of giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll drop this one off with Etienne.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne,
his second TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Lambeau to add on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the end. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Josh Allen, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a give to Etienne.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
155 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Alpha! Watch the recon, 132 fighter. Under crunch. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the first down sack. Watson escaping the pressure right. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up near the 34.
Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. coverage as he's going to be taken down.
Ross Blacklock able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A handoff for Etienne.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On second down, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On the run, it's Robinson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Hey, Sam on.
On second down now, it's Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
15, 20, 15 line.
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Cover.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58.
Here's Lawrence.
This one into the hands of Burton. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. A gain of 6 there on first.
Second down at 4. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
58, boys, 58.
On play action, Lawrence.
Left side completion to Jones.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
168 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Robinson, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.